Hey everyone, welcome to the Court of the Celtic Wyvern King. Yes, cameras are a little messed up as we are missing a couple people tonight. I'm going to currently go ahead and get those fixed real quick. Though we will have one jumping in later when they get back from their bit. But we're going to go ahead for the players I do have. Go ahead, we're going to introduce ourselves, say who you are, who you play, and what is your character's headspace right now? Let's go ahead and start with you, Stormy.
Oh, because I opened my mouth first.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, the hot-headed leader of Phoenix 5. Her headspace tonight is two things. One, how upset is the general the fact that she thinks shooting somebody is making friends? And two, what the hell did Alex tell him? I need to see this report.
I think there's some...
Somewhat.
I'm trying to think of the... I think there's going to be some stealth action tonight.
Yeah. But, since you decided to go ahead and go there, B, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm B, also... Hi, I'm B, also known as Necrotic Viper, on Twitch and Discord and TikTok. I play Keshna, the crazy, mischievous scout of the group, the chaos causer, whatever you want to call it. And Keshna is more, her headspace is more wondering what type of trouble she's going to get into for the grenade bit. And hopefully it doesn't backfire on the Sharifa, reflect on, something happens to Sharifa because of it. And she's hoping, because she doesn't know if Vigo really did say it was her idea or not. And she's trusting he did because that's Vigo. But she just doesn't know. She has a lot of what ifs, so.
Okay.
And she's wondering what's in that report too from Alex.
Okay. Excuse me. And again, I am Kel, also the Celtic Wyvern King, DM, Chaos Wrangler, whatever you want to call me, especially in this case. A couple things before we get started with our recap. One, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that follow button. We always appreciate when we hit a follow, or when we get a follow, not hit a follow, sorry. Only person I might hit is them when it comes to dice rolls. But also, if you really enjoy what you like, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That really does help us out, because that's more revenue we can use trying to do some more stuff with the stream, with like giveaways, and even maybe try and get some more, maybe even get like some actual like paid overlays versus the ones I've made through Streamlabs. And if you don't know, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Switch Prime subscription every month. And I only say that because even if you don't give it to me, if there's another channel that you really want to support but don't always have the funds to do so, use your free sub for them. Okay, that still helps them out. But also, we do have a merch store, which, boom, I'm actually wearing our merch here. You'll be able to find it on the fourth wall link, which will pop up here shortly. At least it should. If not, I'll at least put it in the chat. We got t-shirts, we got notebooks, we got glasses. We even got a flag you can fly. Right now, it's mainly channel-specific merch. There are a couple game-specific ones. Like, you can actually get a embroidered patch for Phoenix 5 for this game. As my other games go on, we'll talk more at the end of the night. We'll try and get some more merch based on them as well, so as I get designs done, because it's been a pain on that part. And for the charity for the month, we are still going to stick with the U.S. Hurricane Relief Fund. Because, again, there are still plenty of places that have been still devastated by both Milton and Helene, so we want to try and do what we can to help support them. Every little bit counts. It's always appreciated there. Am I missing anything? Oh, actually, yes. I was talking about follows. We have officially hit 100 followers. Nope. You gotta hydrate. Thanks, B.
You're welcome.
But we officially hit 100 followers. And as such, we will be doing a giveaway for some channel merch and a swag bag. I'll be deciding exactly how I want to do the raffle for, whether it's going to be strictly through Twitch, do like Google form and talk about it on TikTok, like I said, but I will make sure the information gets available. And if you want to keep up with it in case you miss it on streams, go to my TikTok. It's in my link tree because I'll definitely post a video there. But with that, let's go ahead and jump back into it. So last we left off, everyone from Vigo to Sharifa to Keshna to Brooke all gave their own debrief of the events that happened on their previous expedition. And for the most part, they all told the truth. A couple of them left out some details, like Vigo falling and almost breaking his back on top of the gator. Saying like, oh yeah, there was an explosion, but we don't know who threw it. And that was namely the ones who actually didn't physically see the grenade get thrown. They heard it, they didn't see it. And the group is currently on the way to the briefing room to essentially, figure out what's going to happen with them.
Is Sharifa still dressed up in her dress? I'm just curious.
Stormy?
No, she's back in her leather.
Okay.
She only wore the dress because the leather needed washed. It smelled like gator.
Fair. As you guys are waiting outside the briefing room to be called in, you are going to get surrounded by this bright light. And once your eyes readjust, you're not on Phoenix Base anymore. You're in what looks like a ship.
Oh, shit.
I already don't like where this is going. Emotional damage.
Are you guys looking around, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your passive perceptions?
My sheet.
I forgot to open my sheet. Wait, where did my roll 20
Oh, mine's
go?
open. I just got like a ton of different passive perception.
My roll 20 disappeared. Somehow
11.
I got.
You said 11?
Yeah, mine's 11. Yeah, I don't know what his is. He said somehow his roll 20 got.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Okay, so I'm looking at my perception.
Mm-hmm. Your passive perception.
Oh, so you're gonna make me look for stuff.
Yeah.
It's right beside your death save. Bulk is between the two.
15.
Page.
Yeah. I mean, either way, all you need to do is beat a 10 on this one. That's why I was going off passives. So when you look, you two are the only ones standing in the room, even though all four of you were outside the door of the briefing room.
I'm gonna look over at Keshna and ask her in gold, what the hell did you do?
I didn't do it. I swear, I'm innocent in this whole affair.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's your buddy Alex.
Not my buddy.
Is there?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is there any notifying, any distinct possibility of
Being
distinct
able to tell where the hell
markings?
Give me an investigation check.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's on you. I've only got a +1.
Yeah, I only have a +2, but it's a 9.
Oh, and that sucked too, because if it was advances, you would have had a nat 20.
Yup.
No, you're still discombobulated from the random teleporting. But as you guys are standing there, kind of going back and forth of trying to pin the blame on who did what, the entire room you're in shakes. Like turbulence.
Now,
Seriously, Sharifa, what did you do?
I was like, what were we saying, Stormy? Because I couldn't hear you over B there. As B was blaming you.
Now I'm investigating stuff, and I rolled a 15 +1.
Yeah, so you definitely know you're not on a Goa'uld ship. So you definitely know that. The technology looks more advanced than Goa'uld, though.
Okay, I'm not.
when we get out of the room.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of doors. There are 3 doorways.
Okay.
How
So I'm
about
gonna
you
pick
go?
the doorway.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna pick door 2, and we're gonna go through it.
Okay, when you try and hit what you think is the door mechanism, you just hear a
I'm gonna try the other 2 doors then.
Well, I was gonna say it wasn't just So after you hear that, over the intercom, surprisingly in English, you hear door sealed due to hull breach. Door sealed due to hull breach. That was for door number 2.
Seriously, Sharifa, what did you do to get us in this?
I didn't do anything. I'm just as confused as you are.
I'm walking to the briefing room, get there, standing, waiting patiently.
Well, let's just say until we figure out what's going on, you dodged a bullet.
I don't know about that, but
you got 2 more doors. What do you do?
I'm gonna walk over to number 1 and try the same thing.
I'm gonna walk over to the other one.
Both doors open fine.
This way.
Are you sure? I think we should go this way. Wait, what? If we're looking out the door, do we see? What do we see?
Yeah.
I mean, you see a sign, but you can't read it.
You go that way, I go this way. If we run into trouble, meet back here.
Sure, why not?
Oh, we're splitting the party. Great. Okay, we will start with you, Sharifa.
Oh shit!
So you're going.
No, discussion.
So I'm assuming you're going through your door. It opens up into a corridor. You can keep going straight, but literally like 2 steps out the door, you have a hallway to your left and a hallway to your right. And these halls go down for a bit, so you know that whatever you're on is massive.
Can I continue straight?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Hey! No! Sorry, dog's barking.
You're fine.
I'm gonna continue walking straight.
All right, you keep. You go straight. You're seeing multiple doors. All of them closed, and you have no idea what's behind any of them.
The first door I come to, I'm gonna try to open.
You get the and much like the second door from before, it goes, hull breach detected, door sealed.
I'm gonna keep going until I find a door that opens.
You end up finding one that opens, and it looks like a laboratory, from what you could tell.
Shit.
What do you do?
Mentally mark it on this mental map I'm building.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check it out, see what kind of laboratory it is. I don't know much because I'm not a scientist, nor am I a doctor.
I mean, you also can't read the writing on the monitors.
So yeah, I'm kind of screwed.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. I go this way. Yeah. Great. 14.
So it's very faint, but you start hearing like a tick, 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 like metal tapping on metal in rapid succession, coming from one of the other doors.
I'm gonna close the door.
No, it's not in it's not in the room you're in. It's from another room. You can just hear it from where you're at.
Then I'm gonna follow it and find it.
Okay. And it takes you a little bit. You like go down because like with how big this is, there's a bit of an echo.
Mm-hmm.
But you're pretty sure you found the door it's supposed to be behind.
Tap whatever needs to be tapped. Run my hand over it. Whatever.
Door sealed due to hull breach. Door sealed due to hull breach. But at this point, with your passive, you can literally hear the metal tapping on metal on the other side.
Well, I can't get the door open. I don't know what to do.
Alright, well, we'll come back to you in a second. Keshna. Your doorway was almost the same, except for instead of having a hall going to your left, right, and forward, you only had left and right.
Oh, joy. Let's go right.
Kill. Alright, and what do you do as you go down the hall? Because, again, same thing, you're passing a lot of doors.
I'm going to try to open the first door.
It opens, and it looks like it's a storage unit.
Cautiously steps inside and looks around try to see if there's anything that stands out within the storage unit.
Yes, there is. You see a pillar. In the center of the room.
Investigate the pillar, I guess.
Alright, as you step closer, you notice this light start coming on the top of it.
God, I'm already getting scared.
And as you get closer, it doesn't even look more like a pillar. It looks more like a monument in the shape of a hammer.
Damn, we don't have radios on us, do we?
Nope. But as you get close to it, the beam of light will hit you as it looks like it's scanning you. When it hits your pouch, the light focuses, and you can feel the larva inside you start writhing in pain.
Quickly try to jump behind something.
Okay, give me a dexterity.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to dice. That's a 5.
With another nat 20 if you had advances. That's actually the messed up part.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm going to dice.
And just to think, imagine if your rolls are worse.
I know.
No, but yeah, you're not able to jump out of the way, but you're able to slowly, as you give me a Constitution check. Actually,
I'm gonna give this one more chance. Constitution check. Okay, that's better. 17.
Yeah, so it's not immediately making you crumple. You definitely fall to your knee because the pain that your Primta is feeling, you are feeling. It literally feels like someone's taking a hot knife and literally stabbing you and twisting it.
You know the funny part I find about this?
Mm-hmm.
My character was able to survive a Zat gun. Multiple shots.
That just tells you how better this tech is in this case.
Yeah.
But you're able to slowly crawl yourself away from it. And once the beam deactivates because you're out of its range, you just are lying there, sweating your ass off from the pain.
Note to self, do not get near any more pillars.
Well, here's the thing, though. Give me a investigation with advantage. Because this thing kind of clicks something in your head.
Either way, 14.
What the hell's with the dice roller with you today?
I don't know.
Okay. It's on the tip of your tongue, but you are fairly certain you know what type of ship you're on. At least who it belongs to. You can't remember the exact name because you're trying to double check some more things first, but you are fairly certain.
Alright, well, pull my sore ass back to my feet because I can't be lying on the job. And I'm gonna cautiously step back into the hallway and can check the next door.
Hull breach detected. Door sealed. Hull breach detected. Door sealed.
Yeah, Kesh knows better than try to go through that.
Yeah, go
Next
ahead and
door?
give me a perception.
21.
So, you definitely hear it loud and clear. You hear a, like, metal tapping on metal, like, on the other side of the door where the hull breach was detected.
Would I know what's causing it just from the sound?
No.
No, okay.
Because anything can make a metal on metal sound.
Yeah.
Could be a piece of the ship. It could be something crawling on the outside of the ship.
I'm gonna go to the next door down and try to open that one.
Empty room.
Is there no that one? Is there doors on each side of the hallway?
Yeah,
Or
pretty
just
much.
on one?
No, it's on both sides. It alternates.
So, alright, so try the next door.
And most of the rooms you're seeing now are empty. If they even open.
Alright, so
You know what? Give me another perception check. So that
24.
noise you're hearing is getting louder and louder. And you notice the door it was coming from looks like it's starting to open a little without opening. And there was a hull breach on the other side of that door.
son of a bitch.
Run, Forrest, run.
Yeah, but I don't know what's at the end of this hallway.
And you can run to the end of this hallway, you can run back the way you came. You got two different ways to go.
I'm gonna quickly. Well, it's gonna actually kind of be painful, but because I'm probably still in pain from the damn pillar.
I would say it's more so. It's like it still hurts, but you've recovered a bit more. Like where you can sprint.
All right. Well, I'm sprinting for the way I came.
All right. This is mainly to see how close you are, and for how this is going to go. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh God.
So as you are sprinting,
A little bit of water.
you're about 10 feet away from the door that would have sealed off this hallway. When you just hear as you just start feeling yourself getting pulled back as the door is breached. It's not giant enough where that plus you saw. And actually, give me a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
Yeah, so you're able to grab onto like the side of the wall because obviously there's like handles and stuff like that here and there for moments like these, and you're able to slowly crawl yourself to the other side of the door and close it before it decompresses completely.
Yeah, we'll take that. Except I'm now trapped inside this room. Wait, what room am I trapped
There's not a room. Like because you said you went back the way you came, right?
Yeah.
You actually went to the end, like essentially where the beginning of this hall was, and you closed the door, sealing that entire corridor.
Okay.
So you can still explore more of the ship, or even try and meet up with Sharifa. You're not locked in a hall.
Yeah, I'm going back through the door that I originally came out of, and I'm shutting that one firmly as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go down her hole, out her door, because I'm not messing with that.
Okay.
I don't have a weapon on me.
While you're playing catch up, we'll head back to Sharifa. So, what have you been doing while that's been happening? After you heard the metal noises from yours.
Not sure what to do. Because I found the lab. I hear the ting 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 sound, which is gonna drive me insane.
Oh, it's not as loud as it was now. Now, whether that's to scare Sharifa or not, I'll leave that up to you.
I tell you right now, Kishna's
Going
scared.
to head back a bit where it's split.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay. When you make it back to that way, you actually catch up with Keshna before you do the right turn.
As soon as I see Sharifa, I'm in Gould. I'm telling her exactly what's happened and why I'm already back with her.
Wow. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, doesn't it?
And then, you know what? I'm going to roll percentile real quick. The ship shakes even harder than it did before.
We need to find the bridge. And in English, I'm gonna go, is there a computer on board?
I'm assuming she's talking to the ship.
Mm-hmm. Trying to, anyway.
Nothing speaks back.
In Gould, I would say that.
Well, it's speaking English to us every time we come to the door, so.
You never know. Because...
No, gold won't work because nothing in the ship is reminiscent of gold tech.
Yeah.
Let's just try to find a bridge and find out what the hell is going on, because something is obviously happening. And I don't want to be on this thing if it explodes in space.
Yeah, where's Brooke when you need her?
Or Vigo in this case.
No kidding, that's what we need.
Yeah. Yep, they're still locked in, by the way. And in rehearsal.
Yeah, which, by the way, you in your all search, you have seen no sign of Brooke and Vigo.
Yeah, this is not making her any happier.
Mm-mm.
But right now, they're going to do their best to search for a bridge.
Alright. Alright, so you guys going to right or left?
Going right.
Alright.
I'm dragging her with me.
Yeah, I'm staying with her after that.
And are you talking about going right from the direction you came from, or going right from the way you originally came from?
Originally came from, so
Cool.
It's like I
so the
get
left.
back all the way that I was originally.
Yeah, so your current left, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, current left.
So you start heading down that way, and as you start moving, both of you give me perceptions.
I'm asking for the lowest roll I have.
10. I'm not doing much better.
What was it, Sharifa?
6.
So, Keshna, you barely hear, but you start hearing the...
Sharifa? I'm hearing that tapping again.
I don't like that tapping.
I don't either.
Are you guys still moving?
Oh, yeah,
No,
I'm definitely...
Huh?
I've stopped.
Alright.
Keshna's going to keep moving, and she's going to push Sharifa if she has to, because she already had a close call once.
Well, even if you were standing still, you're going to notice that as you guys are moving and or staying still in this case, it's getting louder and louder and louder. When just around the corner, you see what looks like a metallic spider.
What in the holy hell is that thing?
We don't have weapons. Do we really want to find out?
Nope.
And as you say that, 3 more come around the corner.
Awesome.
Run?
Yeah, definitely run.
Go back the way we came.
No, because they're coming from the way they came.
No, these are
No?
coming from the way y'all were moving, not the way you came.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, definitely go back. Alright, run the other way then.
Yeah.
Do either of you look back as you run?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kishna's gonna.
So as you guys turn back, you see that these things aren't chasing you, but they are literally starting to eat the floor and the wall.
They're eating the ship we're on.
Yeah. We need to find a way off this ship. And
I
now.
don't even know how we got on this ship.
Me neither, but we need to find a way off.
As you say that, you will now hear a voice, not a AI, but like a voice over intercom, going, "I do apologize for that. Please keep moving forward. I will direct you to where I'm at."
Head that way.
Yep, and you guys keep going, and it leads to what looks like a secondary bridge, because you can't see out of it.
Okay.
And in the room, you're going to see a small gray man. Or gray alien. Like, literally, like, what people think aliens look like is what you see. And then, B, go ahead and give me a intelligence roll. No, actually not intelligence. Give me a culture check with advantage.
Culture. 21.
It finally clicked in your head. You're on a ship that belongs to the Asgard. Who which the Goa'uld do not like the Asgard.
Hey, we don't like the gold anyway.
And Gould, and guess what? In Gould, Keshna's telling Sharifa this, that she grimaces.
So just put her hand up like, okay, I got it.
And then the Asgardians then going to say, "You do not need to speak in another tongue." They understood what you said.
Sorry,
Yeah,
we're a little confused on what we're supposed to be doing here.
Okay. Sorry, that was Lisa texting me. Or texting the chat. Alright, but, he'll turn to you and go, "Yes, you're, the method in which I transported you apparently had some malfunctions due to what has happened to the ship. As I thought I was beaming up 4 of you, but it looks like the device broke and only did 2 of you. I'm currently working on fixing it to get the..." What'd you say?
Why do you need us?
Yeah. So, he's then going to go into detail, explain that his ship... Well, first he's going to introduce himself as Hermod. Which, for those who know the actual Stargate lore, which would have been funny if Vigo was here, Hermod was the Asgardian who was teaching the Cimmerians after they found out that aliens existed, like, actual, like, the Asgardians existed. He went to go pick up a brand new version of Thor's hammer to put on Cimmeria. Which, that's what hit you, by the way, B, was Thor's hammer. But somehow in transit, his ship got infected with replicators. And he will explain what these things are to you all. So these are nanotechnology. These are nanobots that essentially can form like complex structures, hence the robot spider you saw. But they literally will eat most matter to replicate.
I hate spiders.
Well, they don't look like actual spiders though. That's what they call like that basic form you see them as spider mode, but they literally don't even look like a spider.
Now, Kishna hates 2 things: spiders and get alligators now.
Because I'll actually put a screen image up on stream here for y'all to see what it looks like. Hold on. I want to find a good image. Add sauce. This is what those things look like.
I remember those.
Yeah.
I'm saying for those at home watching. But Hermod will then continue to say how multiple parts of the ship have essentially been damaged, which is what's causing the turbulence, is the best way of phrasing it. Because right now, as soon as he picked y'all up, he actually immediately went back into FTL. He immediately went back to hyperspace.
How the hell do we get off this damn thing?
You will get off once you've helped me get rid of this infestation. They cannot be allowed to continue eating this ship. For if they gain access to some of the more advanced technologies here than when they were originally created, it will be ruin upon everyone.
Yeah, well, the problem is you brought us up here without our weapon.
You see him like fiddling. Hold on, you see him fiddling with a pad because he was actually working on trying to get Brooke and Vigo out of the transporter system. When look, 2 P90s appear on the ground.
Kishna looks at the thing and goes, "I don't know how to use those."
He wasn't able to grab your Matok.
I'll give you a crash course.
This is about the time when Kishna goes into detail about how her last crash course in firing a gun went. So Sharifa knows what she's getting into.
Yeah. Alright. But he's going to tell you that essentially what needs to be done is he'll stay there to monitor the infestation as best he can unless more systems go offline due to replicators eating them. But essentially what he's doing is he's going to be trying to get to the nearest Asgardian waypoint, where everyone but the replicators get beamed off, and then that ship is going to get blown to living hell. But to make sure it's not a devastating explosion, he is going to be instructing you step by step on how to deactivate the fuel sources, like literally make it where the ship will not go nuclear when it blows.
We don't need half the galaxy gonna poof.
Oh, it wouldn't be that big. Oh, excuse me. What do y'all do?
Oh, we're gonna do the best we can to help him.
Okay.
We don't really have any choice, so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are y'all loading up? Are y'all bickering about it? Like, what are y'all doing?
Nope, we're not bickering about it. I'm just gonna hand her the P90, show her how to hold it, show her how to turn off the safety.
And how to shoot it.
Yep, and then...
And we're off.
Alright. So he'll start directing you towards the aft of the ship. And about 5 minutes into getting to where you left the room, you guys are going to start hearing, because your passes are enough for this.
I really hate that sound.
Well, I wish I had a better way of doing the sound, so... Anyway.
Regardless.
You turn the corner, and you can't even see the floor. There are that many of them.
How many rounds does this thing have?
50 rounds per mag. And you guys only have 3 mags each, including the one in there. Or not including the one in there, so you have 4 mags total.
I wish I had my Montauk right now.
Wish I had my screamer sticks.
Y'all don't remember what Montauk actually do to those things. They didn't do jack.
Yeah, I like beat the shit out of them.
Alright, is there another way to our destination than through these damn things? Alright, how
I'm
are we
not
gonna...
going to do a full spray. I'm actually going to take aim and try to conserve my ammo.
Alright, again, reference. Floor is covered. You only have 200 rounds at most.
We ain't going this way, buddy.
Alright, Herman's then going to tell you, like, through, because he actually gave you all, like, essentially what would have been, like, equivalent, like, Asgardian walkie, so to speak, saying, what you got is that replicators will usually ignore organic matter and those that have seemingly low technological levels, unless they are aggravated.
She'll put her hand on the P90 that Kesha's carrying and push it down like, nope. We're just gonna walk through. And I'll start walking through to test that theory.
And Kesha's gonna let Sharif go first and find out what happens.
Wow. Okay.
I think I'll be the sacrificial lamb.
The scout ain't scouting.
Kesha's already had one close call.
Yeah, but you're able to walk up as long as you're being careful on your steps, and stepping in between them instead of stepping on them. It slows you down, but you got through them.
Okay.
Don't step on them. Don't aggravate them. Let's go.
Well, we're very carefully going to follow the steps of Sharifa.
Oh, you can't take the exact same steps, but again, as long as you're, stepping in between, you're good. But yeah, you guys get past them.
Do we notice anything specific?
Besides massive holes in the floor that thankfully don't go all the way through the hull?
Yeah, other than that?
Nope.
Okay. Which way now?
The way he's been saying.
Yep.
Yep. So you guys will keep on going and going. And you guys get to the first step, which is disconnecting the navigational computer from every part of the ship except for the bridge that Herman's on.
Okay.
Do any of us...
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask, do either of us even know how to do that?
Nope.
Without causing more damage?
Nope. But that's why you have an Asgardian telling you what to do. In a very pompous and self-righteous tone. Because Asgardians, they're literally the smartest beings in the galaxy that are still alive, so.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
But who's doing the disabling?
Apparently I am.
We can work together.
Yeah, we'll work together.
No, I'm asking so I know who's doing the rolls.
Oh. What's your bonus in engineering?
I'm looking. 1.
Mine's a 2, so I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
At least I'm...
So, Herman's going to essentially going to start telling you how to do what you need to do. So go ahead and give me 3 engineering checks.
Dirty 20 in there.
21, a 9, and a 20. So the first one, you're doing fine. The second one, as you are following his instructions, you somehow actually hit a switch that caused the ship to start to yaw. I need both of you to give me dexterity saves.
Dirty 20.
$19.
Yep, you're both. You guys are good, and you're able to fix it. And with that save too, you're able to kind of, with that final check, not only do you want to do the step correctly, but you get the last step done and bring the ship back to level. When you do that, when you mess up the second time, Herman's going to go. Remember, you must disable the redundancies in the exact order I say.
It would be nice if you brought our science guy with us. And she would try to Keshner would even go to the extent of trying to doing the most pompous same tone as him towards her.
Oh,
Herman's just completely ignoring you there. Because as you say that, you probably say that right when you finish disabling the last of them. And so like, okay, now move on to this part of the ship, and then he's going to give you directions how to get there now.
Mama's just pacing, buddy. Sorry, guys, my legs are hurting right now. PT was rough.
You're fine. So you guys,
I guess we're gonna
moving.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, we're moving.
The next place you guys are going to on the ship is essentially what was I going to say? Is the weapon system.
Okay.
Because essentially he's going to tell you guys how to rip out the entire motherboard database for it.
Good times.
And as you guys are heading there, it takes you a lot longer to get there because there are a lot of different hull breaches in the ship now. Because you guys will actually hear over the intercom saying hull integrity at 30%.
Is there any way we can speed this up?
This isn't how he's going to say it. This is how I'm going to say it. It's like, not unless you want to go for a spacewalk. And he does not have any suits for you.
Son of a bitch. I really hate Asgardians. Mumbled under her breath. Away from the talking.
Yeah, this ship has all sorts of different speakers and stuff like that, so yeah, there's no hush talking. He's not going to reply with a comment, but he heard what you said.
Yeah.
Alright. But when you get there, so who's doing the disabling? Is it still going to be you, Keshna?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay,
My
I
roll
can say.
would not be good.
Cool. Okay, give me 5 engineering checks.
Oh,
1,
goody.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Maybe I should have rolled.
It started off great.
Holy cow.
So it did start off really great. It did start off great, but then
it went downhill.
Yeah, to the point where you literally killed all the research files on that computer. There's no point yanking it out now.
Hey, you don't have to worry about them getting a hold of them, at least.
Oh.
So, this will get explained to you later, but just so you know, that database had research on anti-replicator weapons. So, with a long and exasperated sigh, Hermod will then tell you to head to the engine room. Because you guys are now at the waypoint, so you just have to wait on essentially the next ship to arrive. So now you need to disable the power core. And he warns you that this is probably going to be the most dangerous part, because these things usually nest around power sources to replicate.
Let's go.
And when you guys get down there, this place is covered in replicators.
Like, covered as in there's absolutely no way to get through them?
No, you can still slowly, carefully walk.
Okay.
But when you see the console you need to access, you see, and I'm going to post a picture of this too here real quick. 1 second.
Trouble, that's what it's.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely trouble. Hold on. God damn it, stop giving me WebP files. Give me the actual goddamn JPEG.
So he said the other thing was going to give us trauma. This is going to give Sharif trauma. She's never going to want to leave the base again.
Oh shoot, that was way too big. No, mother. Oh my god. Sorry, this image apparently was massive for whatever reason. Alright, I'll let go through this time, but just for reference, players cannot redeem Bard's Tune for other players.
We can't?
Nope.
What was Bard's Tune again?
You get a Bardic Inspiration. You get to add a D4 to your next roll.
Oh, great. It's a queen one.
Yep, you see this giant-ass motherfucker. And it is connected right to the power console.
This might be more difficult than you think.
I really, really hate Asgardians.
It's like, regardless of the difficulty, it must be done if we are to complete our task.
Open to suggestions how to get past this one.
I'm just going to walk over.
You walk over, but you notice that unlike before, all these are literally like, if they had eyes, they'd all be staring at you as you move towards the queen.
Sure, maybe we should not get any closer to this.
Well, you heard Mr. Pompous. We need to get it done.
Mr. Pompous can come down here and do it himself if he wants to get close to that.
When you say that, he's going to say, if I went down there myself, your friends would never leave our transporter system. And he's not saying that as a threat. He's saying that he needs to work on that to get them out safe and to get everyone out safe. Like, he's not saying that as a threat.
Okay, I'm going to do my best to distract them.
And how are you going to distract them?
Try to keep their eyes on me as I move towards the queen, but I want to try to get them away a little bit from the power console so Keshna can get close to it.
They ain't moving unless they get a reason to move.
Feed them your walkie-talkie. Your Your radio comm. Use that. It says guardian attack. They'll go for it.
Oh.
We still got mine.
Yeah, that just so you know, that would distract them for like maybe a second. So what are y'all doing?
I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of how to. Kesha's just gonna walk carefully still and then not aggravate them. Walk right to the power console, regardless of the stupid big ass queen.
Are you being careful as you walk, or are you just walking?
Careful, being careful.
Alright, so as you're still moving closer than Sharifa was, though, now all the eyes are fixed on you.
Kesha's just trying to get to the damn power console. She's ignoring the eyes.
Get around and cock it.
Yeah. How close would you say you are to the console at this point? And how many feet?
Who? Me?
No. Keshna.
Oh.
I don't know, you're the Chaos Wrangler.
But I'm asking how close are you trying to get to this? Like, are you trying to go up all the way?
Oh, she's trying to go up all the way.
Okay, as soon as you get within 5 feet of the queen, you're just going to start hearing this, like, hissing sound almost.
Freezes and just kind of like, Sharifa, we can't get any closer than this.
You're gonna owe me.
Yeah, well, also...
Don't do something stupid.
Oh, no.
That's my job.
Oh, no, hold on, just wait.
Oh.
Because as you hear the hissing, there's going to be... hold on, I gotta pull up my bit here. Does a 17 and a 19 hit you? B.
Does
a 17 and a 19 hit?
My armor class is 19.
Who said you're wearing armor?
I don't know what my armor is without it.
That's all I'm trying to get. That's my way of saying, y'all aren't wearing armor. So, yeah. I know y'all trying to do crazy stuff. I'm trying to help. That was me trying to help you there.
Yeah.
You are going to take 15 points of acid damage. As 2 streams of acid hit you.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't feel good.
Let's just say that you got some bald spots in your head now.
It'll grow.
God. Well, Kesha's gonna step away. She doesn't need to be hurt anymore. Still trying to be careful, but there's a little less careful in there because, acid hitting you and.
So what's y'all's game plan?
I'm gonna take a pop shot at the queen.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. I thought me doing the whole "you're not wearing armor" would stop the craziness, but okay.
Clearly, B's the only one trying to think logically here tonight.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 19 on the die.
What? Okay, but what's your what is it with your modifiers though?
That would be a 21.
Miss.
Well, at least I got its attention.
Yeah, because all the ones that are in the room are now looking at you and starting to scurry towards you. Not towards B, just you.
So, is that involved the queen as well?
No, the queen
No.
stands still.
Still up there.
She's tethered. She is literally attached to the energy source. But what are you doing, Sharifa, as you have these 80 plus replicators coming at you?
I'm gonna do a spray shot.
Okay. How many? Okay, so we say spray shot. How are you just doing one burst?
Yeah, but I'm not doing it at them.
What are you doing it at?
The console.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit. I want to see what you roll here. And also, B, give me a dexterity save, because you're definitely in the line of fire.
17, 18.
13.
I'll say you dodged with the 13. Because she wasn't purposely aiming at you. That's why I'm letting that go.
Yeah.
So, alright, what was your roll, though, for attack?
16 on a die plus 2, so 18.
Alright, and you say you're just doing one burst?
One burst.
Alright, roll the damage.
What the damage is on the P90.
I don't know what the roll for a P90.
Oh, I have a sheet. I haven't put it on. Wait, a sheet on there.
Excuse me.
After this, I'm going to put a P90 on my sheet for her.
Might be a good idea.
I mean, she just got trained. A crash
You're
course.
not proficient with it, so...
That's okay. It's a good backup weapon.
Roll 3 on the second, so that's 7 points of damage with one shot. I don't know how many. It's 2d6 per shot, so
No, not per shot.
just says damage.
Yeah, because that's for one burst. When it comes, so here, let me go back up here. Hold on.
Well, it's 7 then. I don't have it listed for burst or anything, so.
Well, again, it's because it's based on the weapons. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm saying. Give me a second. I can scroll up and give you the more detailed breakdown of it.
Fine.
I had to scroll all the way back up to equipment though, because I was down in the alien block. No, because equipment's in the hundreds in this book, and the replicators are on it's 320.
Get up there and get him. His hips might hurt, baby. Sorry, the dog wanted to be on Daddy's. And his
You're
little
fine.
hips.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm almost 15 years old, Mama. Don't hurt. No, you're not coming over here with me. Not like the camera would pick up your little...
Here we go. Alright, so again. So P90 is considered a long arm, so it's 2d6 damage. But the way these work, so the P90 itself is a long arm with the automatic, burst, extended capacity, and reflex sight upgrades.
Okay.
So burst is a sidearm or long arm may fire in a burst of bullets, usually 3 unless noted. This weapon deals plus TD damage. So what that means, and this is our attention die is an 8 for this one, by the way, versus the normal 6.
Okay.
So you roll your 2d6 like you did, which was a 7. Now roll a d8.
8 on the die. Heck,
Cool, so that's 15 points of damage. That's all I was trying to say, how many bullets were you firing, because that matters.
Yeah. Just the normal, small burst.
Yeah, no, that's fine, because, let's say you actually went full auto, for every 10 rounds fired, it would have been plus TD damage. So, anyway. So, 15 points of damage to the console. Because this has Guardian tech, let's roll here. High or low?
Low. Hey, for once I got it right.
You start seeing everything power down. The replicators are still charging at you, by the way.
Let's get out of here.
Including the queen now.
Yeah, we're gonna run out and try to shut the door real quick.
Wait, that means the queen's like closer to me?
She's charging me.
I mean, it's still closer to you at the moment, unless you start running.
Well, right before catching the run, she shoots the queen. Shoots at the queen.
Roll an attack.
What's the attack dice for it?
D20 plus your dex.
Yep.
Because it's a firearm.
Yep, but you do not add your proficiency because you're not proficient with it.
Yeah, so...
I didn't even add my proficiency bonus. Whoops.
So, D20 plus the dex?
Yep.
That's all I was doing. Well, my rolls were good enough anyway. I don't care.
That's not sure. 1D20.
You definitely miss. If anything, one of the replicators pulled a "Get down, Mr. President" with the round you shot.
Hey, for a short period of time, we're getting the hell out of Dodge.
And now they're chasing both of you.
Yeah, we're gonna run to the door.
Yep.
And close the door.
It closes, but you immediately start hearing that same chewing sound that Keshna heard before the door breach was happened.
So we're gonna take off running and start closing every bulkhead door we can along that hole.
Yep.
Okay.
And hopefully he gives us quicker directions, because we're running.
What, buddy? You wanted to be up here with Mama. Yes. Yeah, Daddy's got chicken noodles.
Sorry, what was the question?
I didn't have a question. I was...
No, I'm saying, what was your question?
Oh, I didn't say I didn't have a question. I said...
Oh.
He said it hopefully he's given us a faster route and faster instructions.
Yeah, because we're running.
No, because this place is still falling apart.
Turn around.
So, but he's actually not even directing you back to where he is. He's actually now directing you to life support because he's telling you that you guys have to defend life support so that way they don't, the replicators don't go after it and kill y'all.
Okay.
I really hate this place. I really hate this place.
Me and you both. How you doing? Daddy's not gonna share his needle. Oh God, bud. Oh, that's a tease.
When we get to the life support area, is there any defensible positioning we can do?
Oh, we can try. Hopefully.
Oh no, I'm asking Kellen this time.
Oh.
Is there tables we can put up in a...
Bar the doorway.
Sorry, having a work thing here real quick.
You're fine.
Might have to go off headset here in a second.
Okay.
The restroom is calling.
But no, there's really nothing in here to barricade the door.
What's the life support area look like?
Big open room with a console.
Son of a bitch. There goes my... Hey! Or we're wearing shoes. Or boots.
Yeah.
You got a scout with you.
Uh-huh.
Think of Keshna's proficiency. door that needs to be defended, gun with multiple rounds, shoelaces. We're making a trap.
Okay.
What kind of trap are you trying to make? Because remember, you're limited on the traps.
So we're gonna set up.
Especially if you're trying to use a weapon that you're not proficient with.
Yeah, that's why Sharifa's helping me. We're setting. Want to set it up so the gun will go off with the burst of spray as soon as they start eating at the doorway.
Okay, how are you going to build that trap? Because these are literally doors that just go like this.
Oh, damn. So we need.
I don't build traps. You're talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to set this up.
There's not any way you can. Plus, also, you only have the 2 guns, so if you do this, one of you is going to be without a gun.
Yeah, that's not going to work then. Oh. We need some sort of defensive setup. I wish we had a grenade. Or some sort of explosive.
And a ship in space. Got it.
I mean, they've already ate through part of the floors, so we know there's enough.
Yeah, them eating through part of the floor is not the same as explosive force puncturing a hole.
The replicators would stop some of the force.
Not really. They have
ideas,
no body mass.
Stormy, any ideas?
Not really.
I really wish Brooke was here. She would have an idea.
Don't know how to build traps, so my brain is going, the best thing we can do is shoot at them if they try to come through, because we have no way of barricading the door. We don't have any real way of building a trap. It'd be nice if we had some sort of explosive, yeah,
that's what I'm trying to. It's literally just the console in the room, so we don't. There's nothing we can use to set up a defensive position.
There is, but we're gonna have to use part of the console. We can design a claymore with the bullets.
What's going to be the explosive force, and you got to think about what's going to propel the projectiles. Plus, it also eats away at what ammo you'd have left.
You just heat up the back of a bullet and it fires. So, just got to find some way of connecting it to the power source of the console without draining the console. This is where we need Vigo.
Well, even so, the trap you're describing, there is no physical way of doing that because the Claymore's explosive force that shoots out shrapnel. So if you're trying to make a Claymore with bullets, your bullets would be the shrapnel, but you still have to find a closed container and some kind of explosive to do the directive blow.
Okay, good point. That's the only idea I could think of.
And then again, if you could build it, that means you'd be sacrificing bullets to take out maybe some of them.
Okay.
I love the ideas, but I'm trying to keep y'all alive here. I'm not trying to kill half the party while the other half's AFK.
Yeah, I'm trying to. So traps are obviously not the way to go. Did we pass any storage rooms?
Yeah, plenty.
Oh, no, we didn't. I was going to say we didn't really check it.
Are they outside? Are the replicators outside the door now, or?
Nope.
I don't think they've
Keshna's
caught up yet.
Keshna's going. Is she gonna try to open door, or open door until she finds a storage room that actually has stuff in it?
Okay, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to try to do my best to help.
We're looking for stuff to help build a defensive. That's the idea, Stormy. To build a defensive, something defensive for us to help us. And we can even ask the pompous asshole too.
Yeah, where there's some storage area. We need stuff.
All right, most of the storage areas were either empty or their contents have been blown out to the vacuum of space.
But are there any that have some sort of stuff that'll help us?
Most of them were in the corridor you sealed off after the whole breach.
I hate these things. I hate these things.
I hate trying to figure this out without Vigo because my character is not.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now, the only thing I can think of is what she wants to do is Hulk smash.
In the storage room, are there any like shelves that they can break apart, or?
Yeah, there are probably a couple, but nothing big enough to really do anything.
I really wish we had Brooke here, because she'd have an idea.
Well, here, to give you all time to figure it out, let's go ahead and take our break.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and take a 10-minute break, get a drink, do what you need to do, brainstorm, and for those watching, we'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm really trying.
And we're back, everybody. As we left off before the break, the two currently surviving members, because the other two are stuck in a transporter, of Phoenix 5 are going up against a swarm of replicators as they have now defended the life support system on this Asgardian ship that's literally probably minutes away from literally falling into pieces. As they are currently trying to figure out how to defend the life support system. So what did you all come up with during the break?
We're screwed. That's what I came up with.
Yeah, that's me too, because I have no other ideas. My brain is on autopilot at this point in time. It's been a long week.
So you guys are literally just going to try and just battle Thermopylae it?
Yeah,
we're
gonna
Mr. Pompous, Mr. Pompous asshole doesn't have anything to help us.
You're going to hear over the comments like, I've given all the help I can, unless you want to die on this ship.
I'm just...
Because he has to fix the transporter to get y'all off the ship onto the next one when it shows up.
Just gonna do what we can.
Yep.
And it's not really to make it where y'all can get off, because they can just beam from the other one, but it's to get Brooke and Vigo out, unless you want to leave them stranded on the ship.
Not really.
No, not particularly.
Yeah.
You never hear the end of it.
Yeah, so you guys are waiting in the life support room. So far, it's been pretty quiet. What do y'all do as you await to see if they even make it to life support?
I'm still trying to find some way to give us some sort of defense. I don't care if it's like a temporary deterrent. Just something.
I'm making sure that I'm right, that my clips are easy within reach.
Okay. Anything? What else y'all doing?
So, when we get off this ship, I'm never getting on another one ever again.
What if we have to do a mission?
They can pick another team.
What else y'all doing? Y'all got to kill time until they make it to the life support. Because you closed every hatch on the way here, so they got to eat their way through them.
I don't know. I'm out of my league here.
Yeah, I am too.
This is where we need Vigo, because he could come up with something. Right now, it's just stand in front of the life support console and pray to whatever gods you pray to.
So, let's see.
I will ask our friend if there's any way to slow them down a bit more. Because at this rate, we're not going to have enough firepower to keep them away from the console.
Well, considering the number of holes they have to eat through to get to you at this point, you guys actually already did what could have been done. Because you guys went through like a good 15 different doors.
How close are they to getting to us? Can we have like a countdown, please?
Oh, he'll definitely let you know when they're within like 2 or 3 doors, at least. He's not gonna make it where like out of nowhere you just hear the.
So, I think we're gonna make it out of this.
I don't know. It depends how quick he gets Vigo and Brooke out of there.
Also depends on how fast that other ship gets here. Because honestly, I'm out of my depth here. Yeah.
If they had more or something, I can maybe build some traps, but we're stuck. Did you bring a deck of cards?
No, I wasn't bringing a deck of cards to basically what have been an interrogation of my ability to make friends. Let's face it, I was set up to get yelled at. Now I have to, get yelled at by somebody else and worry, if we're going to survive.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors for 5 minutes.
And you guys can if you want. There's going to be a bit before they get through the door.
Sure, why not? We're just gonna.
And now I see why you said 5 minutes specifically.
Because I'm hoping that, hoping someone.
Yeah.
Hoping they figure shit out so we can, get the hell off this thing and blow these bitches up.
Yeah. So are y'all going to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I was messing around.
If you guys want to, you can.
No, I was being a smartass there.
Okay.
So we need, okay. Pretty much not all the storage rooms are pretty much useless. There's only a console in here.
Yeah. See, I'm lost. What to do too?
Yeah, I mean, the Chaos Wrangler didn't leave us with much to do in this room.
Yeah, I can't know everything.
Keshna's gonna go over to the console and start pressing buttons.
The first button you hit, you hear life support shutdown commencing.
Ah, shit.
Is there a way to turn this back on?
Yeah, Hermod will tell you exactly how to do it.
Okay.
And he'll
That
tell
gives us
you,
something to do for 5
you
minutes.
not to. Oh, it turns back on almost immediately.
Do I need to do any rolls?
Yeah, engineering.
How many?
Just one. Yeah, like I said, it turns right back on.
Okay. Steps away from the console.
Yeah, because
Okay, we won't do
Hermod will
that.
literally tell you, he's like, please do not touch our life support systems.
No, trust me, I'm gonna walk up, smack Keshin in the back of the head.
You know, go ahead and give me an attack roll, and then give me a dexterity save. Keshna.
Dexterity save. 13.
17.
Yep, nope, you get slapped.
Stop it!
We need some. I have no clue what to do at this point.
And y'all can talk about Alex and what could happen.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. She look over and go, so I'm a little bit worried about the whole Alex thing.
Well, you're not the one that threw a grenade in a lake.
Well,
I already told him it was my fault, so don't worry about it.
well, that's fine and dandy. I mean,
You did everything.
I didn't know who did it because I wasn't there to see it. You know, you could have been covering up for him, and he could be covering up for you.
Nope, I told Vigo to tell the truth. Brooke obviously didn't know. You didn't know till now.
We weren't. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was back at camp talking with Alex and
You did
making
everything
sure.
you did everything you were supposed to do as our leader. There was nothing else you could have done differently. They have no reason to punish you.
Oh, they've got a reason. Seeing my idea of making friends is shoot first, talk later.
They knew that when they
To
made
be fair,
you.
they had a gun on you, so.
They knew that. I mean, what else you were supposed to do? You did what you were thought was the right thing to do. You were looking after your team members, your family.
What if the general doesn't see it that way? That's the problem.
There's nothing we can do about it now.
Ain't that the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're stuck on a ship that's being eaten by spider bots. I'm dealing with technology that's beyond anything I've ever dealt with.
As you say
I'm
that,
not a scientist.
on the intercom I go, infestation 4 doors away.
Close the door and get ready.
Yep.
Oh, I figured you had the door already shut.
No,
Yeah.
we never shut it.
Oh, we never shut it, so we're shutting the door.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Alright, and what are y'all doing now while you're still waiting for either, hopefully, one of them to get out of the black box of the transporter, or 2 for them to hit the door?
Standing
Sharifa,
next,
for the first time in her life, looks scared.
standing next to this stupid console, ready to defend it. I mean,
Yep.
And still, I mean, like I said, they only just have 4 doors away, so it'll still be a little bit of time before they actually get close to you.
so what do you think they're going to do with me?
I don't know. I mean, technically, you started some bad things, but we corrected it in the end. And we made friends with people. Sort of. I hope.
Well, we left on good terms at least.
Yeah, we did. I don't know. I'm more worried about what Alex is reporting than. I mean, I am worried about you. As much as I hated the fact that you were carrying that,
This?
I'm getting used to the fact of having you around.
Alright, pause that real quick. Hey, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey,
Thank God we got some. The voice of reason is here.
Oh, just wait till she finds out what mess y'all got yourselves into.
Yeah.
have I been there? Or
I was
did
left
you?
unsupervised.
No, I'm about to get your character in there right now. I just want to fix the cameras first.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been left with Sharifa and Keshna alone together. We tried to
I
behave
said I
some.
was left unsupervised.
Maybe y'all will appreciate Brooke now.
Oh, we appreciate Brooke. Don't
appreciate
worry. We were currently discussing, or they were currently discussing the last trip and trying to figure out what Alex put in his report. And Sharifa learned that Keshna made
Mm-hmm.
Vigo tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm
Oh, I'm almost done fixing them. Yeah, because we were literally trying to drag out their conversation until you got here, Lisa.
I'm sorry. I don't know
you're
why
good,
we
you're
were in
good.
lockdown for 4.5 hours. I was never so happy to die and be done. You know, I was like, yay.
All right. So now we got it up there. So as you two are talking, the same white light that engulfed y'all is in the room, and there's Brooke standing with a P90 going like, what the hell's going on? What the fuck?
Keshna cheers and runs over and gives Brooke a giant hug. She's happy that Brooke's here.
Wow, you must really be in trouble.
Sharifa.
You want the Cliff Notes version, or
happened.
you want the Cliff Notes version or the full version?
Cliff Notes.
I'll leave it up to Sharifa there. Keshna's just happy to have
We're
Brooke.
dealing with something called replicators, and we're on an Asgardian ship, and they're eating the ship, and we're supposed to defend this console because this is life support. And apparently, we pissed off a giant one and a bunch of little ones, and they're on the way to hurt us.
And Vigo's still stuck in the transporter.
And as you said they're on the way to hurt us, you then hear infestation 2 doors away.
Where's your friends so we can get off here?
Where was I right before this happened?
So all y'all were standing outside the door waiting for the general to bring you in for, the final debrief, after y'all had your individual ones. But then all y'all got essentially beamed up using Asgardian beaming technology, but because the ship was in such disrepair due to the replicators, you and Vigo are essentially stuck in the black box. And Hermod, the Asgardian that was flying the ship, just got you out and beamed you directly into the room with the others. But yeah, to give a reference, there's about 80 replicators about to hit the door along with the queen.
Fuck! Excuse me.
we told you.
And each of y'all have a P90 with 4 magazines. One already loaded, 3 spare. So you each have 200 rounds.
Now you know why Keshna and Sharifa were so happy and came and gave Brooke a hug.
Yeah, Vigo's still stuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. And as you all continue to give Brooke the rundown, you're then going to hear infestation 1 door away as you start hearing the of the metal on metal.
I hate that sound.
So who told us to guard this console? What are
the pompous asshole that's trying to get Vigo out of the transporter.
Okay. So lock and load? Yes? No?
Yeah. There's nothing else we can do, bro.
Alright. So as y'all get into defensive positions, how the firing line, all that stuff, you're going to start to see holes forming in the doorway. As these things are literally eating their way through the door. And when a hole gets...
flamethrower.
Huh?
Sharifa just goes, what I wouldn't give to have a flamethrower.
Fire don't work on these suckers.
Is there any cover? Is there any cover we can get behind to shoot from?
Nope.
We're just standing out in the open?
There's a console and that's it. And don't press the console because it almost got turned off one time.
Yeah, but you got 3 holes big enough for these things to start crawling through. What are y'all doing?
Open fire.
Yeah.
It is the wrong day to mess with Brooke. I don't think so.
And then, because these things are essentially going into what will be the equivalent of a kill box, in my opinion, because they're only able to enter through these holes. I'm not going to do initiative order. I'm just going to go left to right. But you can roll your attacks with advantage. So, I'm going to go ahead and start. Keshna, go ahead and do your attack.
Alright, what's the roll for full burst?
Well, okay.
Full auto.
Okay, so you're going full auto. Okay. So how many rounds are you trying to fire? You got 50 rounds in a mag.
We'll go with 25.
Okay, for full auto though, it's increments of 10
Oh, well,
for
30
damage
then.
calculations. Okay, 30.
We're gonna put 30 then.
So your attack roll is still the same. So you're not proficient, so it'll just be dexterity or not dexterity, a D20 plus your dexterity.
Okay.
Like I said, it's with advantage.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do ignore the damage part.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, either way, that's fine.
17.
Yeah. So 17, cool. You are then going to do, since you said you said you fired 3 bursts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's going to be 2d6 plus. Oh, you can fire just 25 bullets if you wanted to. It's just that when it comes to the extra damage, we round down on towards a 10.
Just stick with the 30. That's fine.
Okay. So you're going to get plus TD damage up to your strength. What's your strength mod?
2.
Okay. So even though you're firing 3 birds, you only get to roll 2d8 on top of that.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 2d8.
Yes. 13. Okay.
I even had a 1.
Hold on. Yep, you break it. I'm not really worried about their actual hit points for this. As long as you don't roll, like, stupidly low.
I had a 1 in there.
I mean, like, your total damage.
Oh. I was
Okay.
going to ask if that did anything to my gun, but okay, well.
Yep. Alright. No, because that was your damage roll, not an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you only got 20 rounds in your current mag. Brooke,
Yes.
go ahead and do your attack
I'm gonna
roll.
wait. I'm gonna wait for the next wave to come through.
No. Like, they're literally coming in through holes. It's like you're just picking a target and shooting. If you wait for a wave to come, through, they're already going to be on top of you at that point.
Okay, I didn't roll what you told me. What did you tell me to roll?
No, you did it right. It was because because you just hit P9, so it automatically rolled your damage roll. But how many bullets were you firing, by the way? Just 10? Were you just
20.
doing? You're doing 2. Okay. Okay. So I will say, well, yep.
That's a pretty crappy roll.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Do I add deck?
It should have added your dex, which it didn't. Why didn't it add your dex? Which deck? Well, either way,
I don't know.
even it still wouldn't. Well, actually, yeah, no, it still wouldn't have hit even with that. So we're just gonna say you try shooting off at least a bullet and miss, so you still have the majority of your mag. I'm not gonna make you waste 20 bullets on those rolls.
Okay.
All right, Sharifa.
Well, I rolled when you told everybody to roll, so I've just been sitting here waiting.
All right, what'd you get?
I rolled a 17 and a 20.
All right, cool. Go. How many rounds are you firing?
20.
All right, roll 2d6 plus 2d8.
1.
Wait, what's your strength modifier?
Strength mod. Pull up my sheet again here. 4.
Oh yeah, it's still 2d8. Cool.
Alright, so it's 4. 10. 15 points of damage.
Cool. You killed the ones that coming through your hole. Back to you, Keshna, because these things are still just pouring through.
Alright, we're going to do 20 rounds this time.
Well,
That's all I got left.
Roll your attack first.
I don't like birthday cake flavor. Dum-dums. Wait, you don't like dum-dums?
As a
15.
Hold on.
Love the chewy
Nope. Hold up. Let me double check on here real quick.
Oh, stop eating.
Okay, so I just gotta double check this real quick. Alright, remember, you roll with advantage because they're pretty much in a kill box. They're only coming in one way. So roll another d20. Because you only rolled the one.
Oh, I didn't.
No, remember, when you hit that, it did two rolls. You had a 2 and a 6. So your 6 would have been the higher roll plus your dex, which still missed.
Okay, I gotcha.
How the fuck do you roll the same thing 2 times tonight?
I am awesome, that's how.
I don't know. You see your 4 rolls earlier when you were trying to turn off the weapon system?
Yeah, it got turned off, though.
And you also destroyed the research that could have given weapons to kill these, possibly. Like, down the road. Not in this session, but like down the road if you ever see these again. But yeah, but I mean, 15, meets it, beats it. Okay, you said you're finishing off the rest of your mag?
Yeah.
Okay, roll 2d6 plus 2d8. And we'll say, because you guys, for those who are hitting with full auto, we're saying you're taking out like 2 or 3 of these at a time, just because, the way they're crawling through. 11? Cool.
Yep.
Alright, Brooke, your turn again.
Okay.
10, 15, but then plus your... Well, I have 15 hit it even without that part. Cool. Oh, excuse me.
10 damage.
How many... Were you doing 20 bullets?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just make sure, because I saw the dice roll did do it for the 2d6 plus 2d8. Okay. Yeah, again, you take out a few of the ones you were shooting at.
Yay.
Alright, Sharifa.
Are we still doing this with advantage?
Yep, I'll tell you when you don't.
Alright, that's a 7 on the guy. And a 15. 15 plus 4, which is 19.
Alright, 15 was fine. Cool,
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage. How many bullets are you firing this time?
I'm
You got 30 left in your mag.
gonna do 30.
Alright, you're clearing it out? Cool.
4, 8. It's 14. 15, 16, 17.
Cool, you definitely take out a few. Alright, then it's Keshna, but you have to reload your weapon, which takes an action. So, Brooke?
Yep.
Alright, I'll finish out my bag.
So, 30 rounds, got it.
Shit.
Again,
I'm a little rattled. I just got here.
yeah, don't worry. You still got a majority of your bullets in your gun. Because again, I'm not even going to bother with the whole how many you shot if you fail the roll. Because that's not fair at that point. At least in this case,
Okay.
because you guys are definitely like battle 300 here. Sharifa, and which takes you to reload. So that's your turn. Keshna.
I guess we're gonna shoot a nut. We'll do 20.
Again, roll the attack first.
You just want me to do 2d20?
Yeah, because you roll with advantage.
Wow.
Either way, that was going to hit. Nice. Alright, now you can do it. So 2d6 plus 2d8 instead 20 rounds. Cool, you take out a few more. Brooke. Nice. And
Yay.
then how many bullets are you firing though? Are you doing are you trying to do 30 again?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll me one more what's your strength score actually? Or your modifier?
The advantage is +1. +1.
Okay, so actually yeah, I'll still allow it this time because you can only roll the extra D8 TD for automatic fire based on what your strength modifier is. So you only get +1 D8 even if you fire 30 rounds.
Okay, so I'll change it to 1d8.
Yeah, unless you get to where you get a +2 to strength and strength.
Okay.
By the way, you still
Roll
take
that
some
and
out.
you'll be-
Again, it's fine for right now because we're not in like an actual combat thing. So I'm just saying
Okay.
for future because there's going to be more combat
Gotcha.
where you may have to use automatic fire. So
Yeah.
especially with that possible or not possible, especially when we do that crossover event. Knowing y'all, 'Cause y'all just return to murder hobos in Orlea.
We would never do such a thing.
Well, Brooke wouldn't. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Oh, damn.
Anywho,
Well, is that not a fair and accurate statement?
Sharifa's buttons, depending on how this might go.
yeah. All right, Sharifa, as you go to fire off, all three of y'all are enveloped in that white light, and you wake up in a very similar room that you did when you first came in for when it came to Brooke and Sharifa, or not Brooke, Sharifa and Keshna.
Where are we now?
And you're going to see...
Tell me what the fuck is going on. You know?
And in the room, because all y'all's passive will definitely be able to see this, there's a little gray man standing there, and he introduced himself as Thor. You're on his chariot. You're on his flagship.
Please say you don't need help, too.
So jealous.
He's going like... but Thor essentially will thank y'all for what you did, and there's actually a viewing port in this room as you see the weapons charge up and just blow that ship to smithereens. Like the one y'all were on.
Why were we protecting that if it was gonna... What?
We need support to stay long enough for this ship to get here.
Okay.
Where's Vigo?
Your friend is still trapped in a transport, but we were Hermod realized that he was not going to be able to reconstitute your ally, and so he was able to at least disconnect the system to bring him here for us to actually do the repairs to pull him out.
Okay. You can do that, right?
He just nods as he stares at you with his solid black eyes.
I hate Asgardians.
He ignores that comment.
Have you ever met one before? I've never met one before.
And Keshna points at him. Keshna points at one and goes, "Now you have."
Well, got us out of there, so you're okay in my book.
Well, here's the thing, because Brooke, you've been going over all the different files of the SGC and everything. Give me an intelligence check with an advantage. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 13 will do it. Oh, excuse me. You then recall that the Asgardians have always been allies of Earth, especially with SG-1, thanks to Jack O'Neill. Hell, the only reason that Earth actually has the X-302s and the Daedalus is because of the Asgard and helping with that technology.
Well, I am very honored to meet you, Thor.
Yeah, he just nods, and he'll just be like, "Now, if you excuse me, I have other matters to attend to," and he just walks away, and you'll see the ship start to turn as it then jumps into hyperspace. And for the first time, you guys actually do get to see what hyperspace looks like, because you guys have never really looked out the windows for that, even when you were on the Daedalus.
Well, since Vigo's not here to do it...
Keshna, you're used to seeing it, because you were a first prime.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It'll take y'all a few hours to get back. But without any word, all of y'all, including Vigo, because you'll see him this time, get transported. Now, granted, he's out cold, though, when you do see him. Get transported right into the briefing room. As you see General Lawyer, Major Bell, Alex, and everyone look like they're in freaking DEFCON 5 trying to figure out what the hell happened. Hell, a few of the guards, because y'all just beaming out of nowhere, actually point their sidearms at you until they realize it's you.
Ta-da! We're here!
I'm checking on Vigo.
Sit down.
Vigo's just unconscious.
Keshna just drops to the floor.
I'm checking on Vigo.
Yeah, like I said, Vigo's just unconscious. You can tell he's good.
Just looking at the general going, so, what were we going to talk about?
And he's going to say, clear the room, and everyone except for him, the Major, and you all will stay in the room, and he's expecting a full debrief.
As Guardians, what do you expect?
I'm still not
sure. A little bit of something extra and spicy in it before I go into this conversation.
And Keshna just stands up and just goes into full brief mode and explains everything that happened that she knows about.
Okay. What'd you say, Sharifa?
She said, I'm going to need some coffee with something spicy in it to have this conversation.
Yeah, you're told no on that request. And then, Brooke, what were you about trying to say?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what happened myself.
Okay, so Sharifa look at the general and go, so we were beamed onto an Asgardian ship being attacked by what he called replicators. So, we had to help him. And we
got we didn't have much choice in helping him, though.
We had to shut down a power core, dealing with a big one and a bunch of little ones. We pissed them off. They chased us down. We had to protect life support. Somebody messed up trying to disconnect weapons. Mind you, not our fault. We are not scientists. Our scientist right now is currently unconscious. But yeah, we took on something called replicators and
won.
For the most part. I don't say I ever want to do something like that again.
I just appeared in a room when these things were coming through the door. We fought them off, and then we weren't there anymore, and then we met Thor.
Yeah, we met Thor.
Yeah, the general is just starting to shake his head, going like, "Ah, good grief." He's like, well, before I dismiss you, I might as well let you know what we were going to discuss earlier this morning. Because by the time you get back, when you look at the clock, you realize that you've been gone for almost half the day, as based on this planet's rotation cycle. And he's saying, after hearing everyone's stories individually, including Alex's independent report, besides a few errors, and when the general says that, the major's going to give you a stern look, Keshna. This mission actually went off better than some of your previous ones, so good job. With that being said, because your team has been going nonstop, your whole team has been given 1 week R&R.
Does that mean I can go back to Earth for a week?
If you choose, yes.
You're gonna leave us?
Yeah, we need you. I sorely missed you.
I'm gonna give Keshna a look like, is we suddenly good now? You know?
Fair. What were you saying, Sharifa?
Sharifa just points and goes, can I go with her?
If you choose to, there are going to be a lot of... And this is the major talking on this part, not the general. He's saying there's going to be a lot of rules that you must follow. In that exact tone.
I can do that. Okay. From my Marine friends, I've heard so much about where they come from. I kind of want to see it myself. And you know I'll behave
It's
with her.
beautiful.
She'll be in charge of me. I will have to listen to her.
Fine with me.
Well, dismiss. Go ahead and start getting your things ready for R&R.
Thank you.
Yeah. Though,
Yeah.
and actually, the major's going to chime in after he whispers in the general's ear, going like, "Hold it. Your R&R will take place after," and he's going to look at Keshna, Sharifa, and the unconscious Vigo, your qualification courses on Saturday.
Hey, that gives Keshna something to look forward to. 'Cause she has no clue what she's going to do for R&R.
So, and it's currently a Thursday on the base.
I can agree to that.
Alright, and then you're dismissed. And then you're just going to see the general and the major just go ahead and
Okay.
get him and walk out.
Wait, sir, could I talk to you and the major?
Yeah, and he'll just motion for you to follow them as they go into the general's office.
Okay.
Alright.
We're between me and Keshna, we're gonna get the unconscious Vigo
Mm-hmm.
to the infirmary.
Oh, there was already, by the time that y'all were told to dismiss, the med team already came in to put him on a stretcher.
Okay. We'll just give them a stern look and go, you mess up with him and you're gonna have to answer the woman who just walked out.
They look at you so nonchalantly because they are not scared of Brooke as a doctor because they're doctors too. They like literally, if anything, you should be afraid of them because they are like Brooke when it comes to people doing stupid shit.
They must have not heard the story of when Brooke gave Keshna a black eye.
Oh no, everyone's heard that story.
Oh, damn. I was going to try to use it, but never mind.
No, everyone's heard that story. That's been rotated around like scuttlebutt.
We won't even talk about what they call me when no one else is around. You know,
Oh, I gotta
the
come up with
nicknames I've required.
Oh, I gotta think of the nicknames for that now too. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you're in the office with the general. Is this something that is you want to role play, or is this something you want to leave the DMs? Because I'm assuming this is probably what me and you discussed before, right?
Exactly.
Cool.
So I just broached that subject with them.
Okay, cool. So
That's
you
all.
want to leave that DMs for something to happen later? Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I know if it's something you want to go ahead and role play now. Cool.
Not yet.
Yeah, but I mean, they'll tell you, they'll hand you the paperwork and tell you to fill it out.
All right. I'll do it. Thank you.
Yep. Because essentially what they'll do is like they'll tell you to have it in at the latest by the time you start your R&R, so you can start pushing that through.
Okay.
All right. So what are y'all going to do now that you're back on Phoenix Base and didn't get your asses chewed out?
P90 that was beamed up with us to take it back to the armory.
Oh, all the weapons didn't even get beamed back with the weapons. The weapons you had weren't even beamed back at the same time as you. They literally got beamed back into the armory in a random pile.
Okay.
Random.
All right.
I didn't get in trouble
So-
for having a P90 out of the armory on the base. That was just not something that Sharifa wanted to deal with.
Yeah.
I think we all need to have a talk.
Can we have a talk while we're in the shower?
No, thank you.
I'm not showering with you. Sorry.
Can we just meet in the mess hall for a talk?
Yeah. After I'll check on Vigo and get a shower myself. Meet in the mess hall.
All right.
Deal.
So you guys do that again. When you go check on Vigo, he's still out like a light. He's perfectly fine. He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be unconscious
give him
for a
some-
while.
We'll give him some. We'll get an IV going. Give him some fluids.
Oh, they already got that going.
Good. All right. If y'all got y'all take care of him. I'm gonna go take a shower, get something to eat, and then I'll be back tonight for my shift. And then we got to cover for a week. I've got R&R starting Saturday for a week, so we'll have to rearrange schedules.
It was already done.
Oh, awesome!
All right. After a little bit, you all get cleaned up, somewhat relaxed, and you all meet in the mess hall.
Is there any kind of shorts or something you can wear?
Hmm?
Like, she doesn't want to wear her leather right now. So is there any sweatpants, shorts, or anything that they're given clothes-wise to wear?
Yeah, you guys have basic BDUs for the base too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing those then. I'll just go in there.
Keshna's in a tank top and sweats. She's
Get
got
a tray of food and sit down.
So some things happened down there that I got to know that we all can work together as a team. And I'm looking at Keshna.
We can.
Well, you weren't there for part of a conversation that happened.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I'm never going to be someone who's going to just blindly follow the rules. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. That's who I am. But to be totally dismissed like that was very hurtful, Keshna.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, being a mother role is not always necessarily the best approach. After today, not having you with us, I've learned to appreciate not just your role within the family unit we've developed, but personally, after you get back, maybe we can do something to work more towards being a cohesive friends, if not family.
I understand that I probably said some things you didn't like. I appreciate that, but to be basically told that anything I said didn't matter and you didn't have to listen to me, that we all have to listen to each other whether we want to hear it or not. I stand by what I said. And I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings.
No, give me a second to find the right words, because I want to make sure this comes out the right way. With a thoughtful expression, because she wants to make sure it's said correctly. Damn manner. She's not used to these mannerisms still, but which is also another reason why I struggle at times with her. But she says, I do appreciate your honesty, and maybe at the time I did not want to hear it, and I said some things I shouldn't have said to you. But at the end of the day, I still respect what you say and do think about the first lesson you gave me when I first joined the group about stepping back and trying to think of the better approach. And what
I just want to be able to know that we can communicate, if not on base, at least in the field. I
I
want to
wouldn't.
be able to trust you,
I would
and
like
I
to get.
do.
Oh, sorry.
I said, and I do.
I trust you, and I know at the end of the day, regardless, that you have the interest of not just the best interest of myself, but of our little family. And I'm hoping we can get past this so we can get back to being a family that can spend time together without awkwardness. I think that's the word I wanted.
That's why we talked. And as far as mothering you, I'm kind of done with that. If you want to overdose on coffee, I don't care. You're an adult. But don't ask me to patch you up when you do something stupid.
I learned my lesson on the coffee. And she holds up the decaffeinated tea, and she's like, "I found something better."
Good girl.
I may do things.
Sharifa, do you have anything to say? We all got a little heated down there. Stormy.
Stormy,
Sorry, I was reading something. What was that?
I said, do you have anything you need to say? We all got a little heated down there. I just want to clear the air so we can get back to doing what we do.
get our family back to all being whole.
Well, I agree with you that she needs to not be so dismissive. But at the same time, I need to learn to control my temper.
You've been doing.
A lot better.
I know you didn't want to do therapy, but I can tell it's made a difference. And it's been nice to see you not so stressed and acting on impulse all the time. Yeah. If I overstep, I don't know how to not say what I think. That's me. But if I overstep, y'all tell me.
I don't mind
just
when
in
you
maybe
go
a little
into
more
mother mode.
professional way.
I think
I don't mind when when you go into mother mode. To be honest, I lost my mom when I was young. Kind of nice for you to sometimes take over because I don't know what to say to make it not sound like I'm being a total bitch.
You just got to take control of your team, and I think you're doing that very well. The thing I appreciate about you is that you listen to input from others, and that's a good leader, in my opinion. It's like when I'm in surgery, I'm the boss, and people are going to do what I tell them. But if I'm about to make a mistake, I'm going to listen if someone actually says, hey, wait. And you've gotten there, and I love that.
It's taken me a while, but I'm glad I did get there because it makes you all happy.
Does it make you happy?
Yes. I know I'm never going to be perfect. Let's face it,
Nobody
my dad
is.
screwed me up pretty badly. But I'm trying.
You haven't met my father yet. His whole theory was it's not enough to be good, you must excel at everything. You were not allowed to fail. You had to be the best. So I think we all have to live with expectations from those who raised us and find our way from there.
It's not fun.
You'll get to meet him. And I can't wait for you to see Earth.
I'll behave
Keshna,
myself.
do you want to go?
I will pass this time. There's other things I should work on before trying to venture off into another world.
You are allowed to take a break, you know.
I'm going to take
It
a
might
break.
help.
I'm just not ready for that step yet. I'm still trying to get used to not being my former position, we shall say.
Okay.
Maybe Vigo can take me to his home and show me his stuff.
His dad's a dick. I think we all have
His
daddies
dad.
somewhere.
His dad cares. So does mine. So did yours.
Never knew mine.
He was so disappointed.
And one thing you need to know, Sharifa, that I haven't told y'all. My family is pretty well off.
What does that mean?
They're I have my own plane.
Does it go in space?
No.
Good speak.
I can live with that.
They're worth a lot of money.
What is money?
A lot of money.
What is?
They're
what is
rich.
that?
They're rich. Do you know what rich is?
Nope.
I've heard the Marines talk about it, but
Well, even on your world, there were people who didn't have much, and there were people who had everything. Right?
Oh, you mean you mean higher in society?
Yeah,
Okay, that I get.
they're pretty well. They're pretty higher.
So they're closer to the top of the hierarchy than most people would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll have
Do
fun.
they keep slaves?
No. Slavery was outlawed years ago on my world. Unfortunately, it did exist at one point, but
Huh.
our house has 30 bedrooms.
Do 30 people live there?
2.
Why?
Why would you
Why
need
so-
that much space? It's a waste of space.
I agree, but it's what they do. You'll see when you get there.
You sound like Sharif's gonna have a ball of fun.
All right. Well,
While
I
I'm
feel
waiting
much
for
better.
Okay. I'm glad we
All right.
had this talk. It helps.
Yes.
Just
And maybe
I feel like we should have our own debriefing after every mission.
we can do
We
that.
should all just talk it out.
We can pick a room and have a seat.
No brass, just us.
That works for me.
that would be not. No, I wouldn't like that. That would be. I think if we do that, we can become a better group or a better family.
A better team.
Allows us to air whatever grievances we've had from the mission, and
We're a family more than a team, but at least I see
is
you guys
true.
as my family.
We're getting there.
I have a brother out there. I don't know where he is.
And
I'd
Brooke
like to
kind
know
of
him.
abruptly gets up and says, I got paperwork, so I'll
Okay.
let you know when V goes awake.
Do me a favor, though. I can qualify with a P90. I think I'm going to fail with the handgun. Do you think tomorrow you could work with me?
Sure.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What time?
What time you get off shift tonight so I can make sure you get plenty of rest?
I'll get off about 7. We can meet at 8. We'll do, then I'll sleep.
Okay. Only need a couple hours, hopefully. I picked up the P90 pretty fast.
You'll pick it up pretty quick.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's just all get some rest, because I don't know about you all, but I'm still a little stressed from having to deal with robots chasing me.
I only dealt with them for 10 minutes. You know?
That's going to be a trauma that doesn't go away.
And speaking of trauma, with that's where we're going to call it for the night. So thank you all for coming out and watching. We're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play. For Keshna and Sharifa, because you guys are here for the majority, what was your top pick of most interesting scene? And then for Brooke, when you what was your initial thought when you got beamed, like, about the whole situation that happened on the ship, since you literally got thrown in last second?
Okay.
But
let's start with Brooke, please.
I'm about to say, we are going to start with Brooke.
All right. Actually, I'm chewing. Let me start with someone else. For gummy bears, it takes a minute to chew them.
Oh, fine. Go ahead, B.
Alright, I'm B. I play Keshna, the main chaos causer of the group. I think that's a fair. And I'm also known as Necrotic Viper on Twitch, Discord, TikTok. And honestly, my favorite scene was the three of them sitting down and talking. Because it allowed Brooke and Keshna to clear the air and for them to start returning back to how they were before the minor disagreement happened.
I agree.
That was my favorite, honestly. It was something that was needed for. I mean, yeah, Keshna and Sharifa had a moment before Brooke was beamed in there to really talk a little bit, but that really needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I love you, Lisa, but it was really hard to play that break.
It was hard being mad.
It was hard to keep the in-character part when I have so much love for you out of character. So
that was bothering me too. So yay!
I don't take it personal because it's just what happened, but
hey, those are character building. Those are character building moments. So
I love the character building moments. I love it happened. The characters got past it, but it was getting really difficult to keep it going. So I'm glad that they finally got to sit and air their grievances and get it past it. Yep. So that's what made that my favorite scene.
Okay, I finished swallowing now.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm Lisa. Sorry I popped in late tonight. Rehearsing a play that we open next Wednesday, so we're in the thick of it. Hell Week, as we call Tech Week.
Into the thick of it.
But you can find me every Monday night on Halfling Wizards channel playing either Wind Riders of Aria with Kel, or Orlea Origins with Kel. We'll be back on the 11th, depending on how late we get out of the theater, with Orlea Origins. I would imagine it will be a late start that night, just heads up. Will hasn't said that yet, but I would imagine. Also, every other Wednesday, you can find me on Halfling Wizards channel playing the Liminal Blink. A lot of fun. I play a Tabaxi Ranger there, and we'll be back with that on the 20th. And then, of course, every other Friday for almost a night I don't never want to miss is the Stargate campaign. I really have come to love this campaign. I wish we could do it more than once every 2 weeks because it seems like so long before we get back to it. So work that into your schedule, Kel. Your busy schedule, because we want more airtime.
I got 7 games, I mean, okay?
I know, but we don't want to be the bastard stepchild. We want...
You're not. Though also, I will say, for the next absence we have, you can blame Stormy over here. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I'll explain with my intro.
Oh, no.
Let's just say December 6th through the 8th here in Wichita, Kansas is SudokuCon, which is a 3-day gaming convention. I already have my badge. I'm not missing it. So while you guys are probably doing one shot or doing something without Sharifa, I will be playing several different games and hanging out with Mikey Mason. For all of you people out there that know him, he's the one that does the Shiny Math Rock song. He is there every year. He gives us a free concert. So yeah, as much as I love y'all, I missed TsunamiCon last year. I'm not missing it this year. But I'm going to go ahead and steal Kellen's thunder here. I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa. You can find me on TikTok, Discord, and here soon I'm going to be jumping back into streaming World of Warcraft on Twitch now that I am not dealing with family crisis after family crisis. My favorite scene, I have 2 of them. One is where Sharifa and Keshna could talk about things, and then I have to agree, it's sitting down and talking about just the clearing of the air. And I do apologize. I have several friends who are messaging me because I'm having a Friendsgiving this year instead of a Thanksgiving because of some family stuff going on. And they decided now, of all times, to sit here and try to text message me. So I apologize. It's just real life trying to pop in every second I get. But yeah, I'll be... apparently I am joining the every other Wednesday campaign now. I whenever that gets started. That's going to be fun. So,
Wait, what?
The Surge one.
The Surge one.
I want to join Surge.
And don't forget, we have a crossover coming up in the future.
Yep, I was going to mention
I don't know exactly
that.
when.
Yeah, but also B,
Between Orlea and Stargate.
Yeah, but also B, you were in the Surge one shot I did for that campaign. That's why I didn't go to you on that part, because the 3 of y'all in that one shot will get a chance to reprise those roles.
Yeah.
So you'll have a chance. You won't be main cast, but you'll have a chance to come back to that world.
That's fine.
Don't worry. But yeah, I was actually about to mention that during my outro there, Lisa. So thanks for taking my thunder.
Got placed you tonight.
I know. You know, I wonder if I should give y'all self-kindnesses for that.
No,
You have so much to talk about.
I know. You're
thought I
good.
could help you out, that's all.
I know, you're good. But again, thank you all for coming out. Again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me on Twitch and TikTok under that. You can also find me, as Lee said, every Monday over at Halfling Wizard Productions for either Windrise of Aria, which was his previous Monday, so go check the VOD out for that. Excuse me, using the brand new TTRPG system called Surge. It is extremely fun. On the opposite Mondays, aka this Monday coming up, you will get to find me reprising Kieran, my ASMR bard, who, God, he gets into a lot of trouble. Granted,
so
last session he was a troublemaker, though.
Is he like the Keshna of the group, in other words?
No.
Kinda.
Not really. After a few drinks, maybe. Anyway.
How many times have you been naked?
Okay, none of that was of my own volition, though. None of that was a conscious decision on my part. Anywho.
Right now, our two characters are literally hiding at the top of the staircase, trying to avoid the big fight that's about to happen.
No, remember,
we don't want to go down there.
No, we already went down the stairs. Remember?
Did we?
Yeah, because that's when we.
Yeah.
Anywho, every other Wednesday I run a Theros 5e campaign because we had a emergency pop up, which is actually why one of our players cannot play tonight. As well as another player play on Wednesday. I will be doing a makeup session for them this upcoming Wednesday because Surge hasn't started yet. Just so we can get that going. I need to do a lot more like makeup session type stuff. I'm going to try and do that for here too. Don't worry. If I can, I will. I can't promise for that one because I still have my every other Friday game. That's 100% depending upon that. But here soon, probably beginning of the new year, just because I got one player still tied up in another campaign. I will be starting another campaign on Wednesdays called Honor Regained, which uses the Surge tabletop system. I'm going to have Stormy, Monkey Boy, who's in my Theros game, Markov and Co., who's also in my Theros game, and then Connor, who was in the roguelite with me over on Halfling Wizard Productions in that game.
And the Liminal Blink.
Yep, he's currently in the Liminal Blink on Halfling Wizard Production, as well as the... I think he's not in Gaia Chronicles. He's in a game over on Vibe Tribe as well. I forgot which one.
For that Surge...
Beyond the Pros.
Something like that.
For that Surge game, was that my Halfling beef that threw everyone under the bus?
No. That was the 5e one-shot y'all did, Prisoner 13. The Surge one was where y'all ended up shooting someone with a sniper rifle right between the eyes.
Oh, okay. Okay, the helpful character. Gotcha.
Yes. The mute.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that character.
Every other Thursday, including this upcoming Thursday, you can find me also on Halfling Wizard Productions for Reign of Vecna, where I play Meek, the reborn Goliath Paladin. Redemption Paladin. Again, try saying that 5 times fucking fast.
Nope. Every
other Friday, you can find me here for our Stargate 5e campaign. On the opposite Fridays, though, you can find me over on Dinner Game for Walking Dead Jazz Funeral, where I play a former National Guard member in Louisiana, which is not the best place to be former National Guard because of the fucking tower. For those who know Walking Dead lore. And as Lisa mentioned here too, as well, here soon, hopefully we'll start, because the other half of this project is currently busy with directing the play that Lisa was talking about. But here soon, we are going to be trying to do a crossover event between Stargate and Orlea, which will also be a charity stream. We are still working on what charity we're going to be donating to on that part, as well as a day and getting cast members. If anything, pop in my Discord. I'll definitely make sure I put up a message whenever we start looking for cast members for that one shot, whether it be on the Stargate side, if let's say, because Lisa's also in the Orlea side of things, maybe Lisa wants to play on Orlea versus Stargate. Cool, I'll need to fill in a gap on this side. Same goes for Nick, who plays Vigo. He may want to do another Orlea character instead of being Vigo. But that I can also share if you want to be on the D&D 5e side of it, the normal D&D one, you can still, say like, hey, can I play for that as well? We do have a merch shop. Definitely check the link right there through Fourth Wall. It's really awesome because actually I'm wearing one of the shirts right now. Just showed up today. Perfect timing because it said it wasn't supposed to show up till tomorrow. But we got shirts, we got hats, we got mugs, we got spirit glasses. If you want to have a nice, relaxing drink while you're watching us play, and hopefully not, shoot it out your nose when you laugh. Because that'll definitely burn.
Oh yeah.
I have a Surge. I'm gonna get a Surge hat.
Yep.
Because Hatter and I won the NPC contest.
Yep. And the other part too, again, if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that follow button. We always like it when we see new follows because it shows that, hey, you're enjoying what we're doing. Same with goes with subscriptions. And if you can't necessarily do a subscription big because you want to make sure you save your money for, gas, food, and just other stuff you got to pay for, it's definitely understandable. But if you have Twitch Prime, though, you do get a free sub every month. And if you don't want to say give it to me, I always like to spread that knowledge because maybe you go see, our buddy Will at Having Lizard Productions and you like their content more and want to give them the sub. Or just to any of the other creators you end up following on Twitch. But speaking of follows, we did, as of Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Hold on. No, Tuesday, we hit 100 followers on our channel. So with that being said, I am still going to be coming up with the details of it, but we will be doing a giveaway of a swag bag of Celtic Wyvern King merch. I'm going to come up with the exact contents and figure out how I'm going to do that, but definitely keep an eye both here on Twitch, because I'll definitely talk about more during my streams. But also, again, go to my link tree. Let me actually get my link tree up before I start the raid. But go to my link tree, follow me on Twitch. I'll also be posting on there as well regarding it. And that we can also find the link to our Discord server, because I'll also, that we can just keep up to date with stuff on our server as well. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and see y'all next time as we raid out to another creator friend of mine. But yeah, see y'all next time.
Hey, Will. He stepped in.